Hello guys, welcome to one more video of Code Surfers. We are in the Flutter camera app series, and today I'm going to show you how to make the user interface and how to make the function to take a picture. Let's go. We'll make some changes to the look of our app. We'll keep the title, and then we can get rid of all of these. So we'll start our body from the beginning. So what are we going to do here now? We are going to call a feature builder widget because it's going to, in order to present the camera, it needs to be a feature because it's an async operation to get the camera. And these will have, okay, you can, I did some, okay, yes. And now for this, we need to define a feature. There is the initialize controller feature that we defined above, and we need a builder. This builder takes two parameters, the context and the snapshot, and essentially this is going to allow us to know if the camera is already ready, and if it is, we'll show something to the user. If it's not, we'll show something else, you know? So now we need an if statement to see if the snapshot connection is done. Connection state dot done. Yes, and if the camera is ready. So we'll access our variable, and if this happens, we are going to return a column with the children. It's going to be a camera preview. So I'm now putting the camera preview, and it will need the controller as a parameter, the controller that we defined above. And then I'm going to add the button to take the picture. So for that, I'm going to add an expanded. An expanded essentially will take the remaining space of the column. So in order to use all the space available on the screen. The child of this expanded is going to be a container, not a continuous, a container. We can define a color. We'll define colors dot black as the color, as a background color for it, and we'll make a child that is going to be. We can make a row in order to make the thing centered, and because then in the next video we'll need to add more buttons to it, so it's perfect. We'll make center. So basically here I'm centering the content of the row, and now the children of the row is going to represent that content. It's going to be an icon button. There's going to have a non-pressed function that we still didn't do. And then I can define the icon size to 100, for example, the color to white. Yes, and an icon, of course, and I'm going to define a circle. So icons dot circle. Okay, perfect. Here I'm missing an equal, so it's equal. Okay. Okay, essentially we have an error here because we are still missing the else case. So if the camera is not ready, we'll need to return a loading indicator, for example. And for that, we'll make a return center in order for it to be centered. And the child, there is going to be a circular progress indicator. So that the user sees, okay, the camera is still loading. So we'll need to make this. Okay, here I'm missing a semicolon. Okay. We don't have errors anymore, and now we'll need to make this on-pressed function. So for that, I'm going to add a function here that is going to be called take picture. It's going also to be an async function because we'll have asynchronous operations. And now we'll make a try that's going to have a catch. So in order that something's wrong, we'll print an error, and we'll print error while taking picture, and then we'll show the exception that we got there. Okay, on the try, we'll need to await for the initialize controller features. We'll need to make sure it's already defined, and then we'll create a final image where we'll store our image, and it's going to be a wait of the controller dot take picture. So this is a method that is going to take the picture for us, and then we can save this, and now we can already on the onPressed function define the take picture method. And okay, we are ready. I can run the application, so in order for you to see how it's looking like for now. Okay, we had an error, and probably we'll have this error as well. So it's essentially saying us that we need to put our min SDK version to at least 21, and that's for Android only. So you need to come here to the Android folder, then to the app folder, and then to this file build.gradle. Now you'll find this default config, and here where it says min SDK version, if you have this error, you'll change this, and instead of flutter.min SDK version, you'll just put 21. You save this file, you can close it, and you can run again, and you won't have this error anymore, and the app is going to run on the emulator. We'll just wait a bit to see it. Okay, as you can see, it's already starting, and okay, we need to allow the permissions to use the camera. I'm going to allow to record audio, and as you can see, we already have our camera app. And if you want to change the view in the emulator, you just click on Shift, and then you scroll with the mouse. You see, we can see a beautiful house here, and perfect. See, if you click the button, it will take the picture. We are not presenting the picture yet, but stay tuned, because on the next video, I'm going to explain you how to see the picture that you took, and I'm going to add the functionalities for the flip camera. So I'm going to add a button to flip the camera and another button in order to change the flash status, so you can use the flash while taking the pictures. Stay tuned, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Bye.